Hello guys and welcome to today's episode where today I'm going to be showing you where the best league to farm is. Now I am currently in Crystal 2 and it's working out really good for me. If you do want to see some replays and some proof that it is a really good league to farm, then just stay tuned. I'm going to show it to you right now. I'm going to be showing you some replays, and then at the end of this episode we are going to be going to do a live attack. Now before we start this episode, I would like to show you my clan that I created about 10 days ago. So if you have a look at the description and you match the requirements, please feel free to join. I'll be very happy to meet you guys. Now I'll also show you our war log. It's been all green. We are winning every single war until now. As you can see, the last war we almost got another perfect war, but I got a 97% 2-star on this base because I ran out of time as Supercell took those 30 extra seconds away, which is okay I think for the Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9s, but for Town Hall 10 and 11 it's really necessary. These 30 seconds are absolutely necessary for those Town Halls because otherwise they will not be able to 3-star bases. So with that being said, if you do match the requirements, again feel free to join. Just type in that you're a fan of mine and I will be accepting you guys. So let's get right into some replays and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go guys. As you can see, this guy has over 450,000 gold and about 400,000 elixir. Now I know this space is kind of hard to get into. Although I didn't have wall breakers, I somehow got into there. I don't know if the barbarians managed to get into there or if he had some open walls. It looks like these walls were already open for me, so I did have a way to get into there. Now I know I use every single spell, but that was just to make sure I get every single drop of this loot because I really needed it to upgrade some walls. So I just used a heal spell and a raid spell. The heal spell because that wizard tower over here was wrecking my barbarians, and the raid spell just because raid spell and barge just works so well together. So yeah, now you don't have to you won't be facing Town Hall 9s if you're not a Town Hall 9 because of the matchmaking, so don't worry about these kind of bases. So yeah, now as you can see my archers die off right here. I just let my king go get that air defense because I wanted the 70%. I would have let it go if my barbarian king wasn't targeted by the cannon and the archer tower, but I decided to just end the battle because the barbarian king would just have died right there. So the end result is 375 gold, 375,000 elixir, and almost 4,000 dark elixir. And if you include the loot bonus, it's a really good raid. So let's get right into the next one. Okay, so here we go. This is another really good raid with 365,000 gold. I think it was 300,000 elixir. I didn't see that. But as you can see, I'm going for the loot first from the top right here, and then I'm going to be going for the 50% because I want that loot bonus and I do want to stay in this league because the loot is very good. So if you're searching for loot and you can't find anything at the moment, this is the place to be. So as you can see, it's all in the collectors. There are 4 storages of each resource standing up, but there's only 2,000 in each, so that's literally nothing. So everything was in the collectors and this was a very good raid. So I'm just going for the 50%. Now these giants are going to come in clutch, which are going to be in my clan castle if I drop them. Okay, so here we go. They will be getting the 50% for me, which is really good because I get that loot bonus. And the end result is 360,000 gold, 300,000 elixir, and 1,300 dark elixir, which is really good. So now I think let's get right into a live attack. So I'm going to be going in with a regular barge again, and I'll be right back once I find a base to attack. Okay, so here we go. I believe this is a dead base. Now I'm not quite sure because the collectors don't seem to be too full, but the expos are unloaded, so we're just going to go for it and have a look what kind of loot we get. I'm assuming we'll get everything just because the storages look empty and the expos are unloaded, but let's just have a look. So we're just going to go for the collectors first right here on the right hand of the base. So we're just going to deploy some barbarians, some archers, and now we are going to go more heavily with the barbarians on this side because there's the barbarian king, and we are going to go with a heavy army on this side as well, as there is the archer queen protecting that loot. So we just want to kill that archer queen first. She's going down really fast, and we are going to be able to get that loot. I think we got everything down here. We did, yes. Okay, so the barbarians and archers are getting that loot. So always when you raid with Barge and you want that 50%, have a look at how much damage you've done to the defenses, like right here, just so you know what to attack at the very end of the raid, if you want that 50%. So I'm just going to go for the rest of the loot here, and if we have enough troops, I'm going to try and go for the 50%. Now I'm not quite sure because we only have 6 barbarians left and 3 archers. We also have a barbarian king, but we have no clan castle, sadly, because no one wanted to donate anything, which is very, very sad. So yeah, okay, now I think I'm going to be going for this cannon and the army camp. That's going to get me to 49%, I believe. Is there anything else? No, there's nothing unprotected, so we're going to have to try and get into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy some barbarians first, and then deploy my king and rage him up directly, so none of the defenses target my barbarian king. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Deploy all of your barbarians and the barbarian king and rage him up. So now the barbarian king isn't targeted, and he will be able to get into that base. Okay, maybe not without problem. Okay, so he's losing too much health, and I don't think he's going to get into that core. So I'll just end the battle there at 49%. So yeah, the king would have died out right here. So we did lose, but we got some loot, which is okay. And at the end of the day, that's what we need. That's loot. So let's return to base and maybe upgrade a wall. I think we have enough loot. Let's have a look. Okay, thank you, Ultimate Warlord, for the troops. They were kind of late, but never mind. Thank you. So yeah, we can upgrade a wall. We are going to do that with 3 million gold. 1, 2, 3. That's one more wall done. Now let me have a look how many walls I still need. That's 53 walls. I believe we will be able to upgrade every single wall within maybe 6 months, I guess. So yeah, once we have all that done, we are going to go to Town Hall 10. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button, comment down below, possibly subscribe, follow me on Twitter @Asasha YouTube, and I'll see you next time.